Hi guys, welcome.
Welcome to set 12 of Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. Sliver is back and in control of the Bronco and characters and cast. We are currently up on the northern continent where the glowing triangle is moving.
Obviously.
We're right next to Bone Village and close to being over by the City of the Ancients. Something that we possibly have forgotten to mention in the previous set, if you have not gone to the Fort Condor battle, go there, do that before you go into the Bone Village. What we got there was
Turbo Ether.
3 Turbo Ethers.
This will be the last Fort Condor of this disc.
Right, and potentially one of the last ones that you would be able to fight.
Yeah. Also, if you guys want to make a Sephiroth build for Cloud or any of the other characters, here's what you need. You need the weapon, Fire and Revive on one blink slot, Ice All, and then Restore on your weapons. You need at least a gold armlet, that's what he had equipped, with a Lightning All and an Earth All. And then if you can find the top ring, which is stolen from Reno later in the game, but pretty much Ribbon is better.
Ribbon is better.
So that is the basic build for a Sephiroth character.
But at this point in time, you've probably got much more interesting materia and materia combinations that you have found that work for your characters.
And we highly recommend that you experiment.
Definitely. If you find any nifty combinations that we haven't covered so far,
tell us and we'll make an honorable mention of you.
Definitely. So we're going to go into Bone Village here, and we're going to try to follow Aerith into the City of the Ancients. So, here we go.
Also, fun fact, we're about to get our third enemy skill.
Yes, the third enemy skill, Materia. Okay, if you do this, I want to buy something. First thing that you should do is come in here and buy something. Specifically, rune armlets. They don't look like much,
but
they've got double growth.
We're going to buy one for everyone. This way, everyone has a double growth, even if it's not a weapon.
And I'm just going to buy buy a double... Oh, actually, the gold armlet has more slots, right?
No, it's the same amount.
Alright, well, I'm going to get 2 diamond bangles because Cloud's already got a dragon armlet.
Stock up anything? Me too?
No, I think we're good on everything else.
All because I got bored and you sold a Master All.
Alright.
Now let's start equipping.
So far we don't have anything equipped.
Oh, the diamond bangle is actually better by 1 slot. But we're going to equip double to everything. You know, just for the time being.
Just for the time being. So, if you've got double growth weapons, you probably have just 8 slots. And the reason why this is nifty is because later on in the game, or now if you severely want to level up, all of your material will get double growth.
Go to the area I recommended, you can get 400 per battle.
400 per materia per battle? You'll get mastered alls in no time.
Oh god, yes.
Okay, so basically I'm just going to equip stuff that I really want to be mastered pretty quickly. Along with an enemy skill per person that's able to get one at this point in time. The reason why we chose red for this next set is because he's got his 4th level limit break and he is able to
attack quickly.
Yeah, he's got a high dexterity.
We decided that we should have an up-close fighter besides Cloud and a very dexterous character, which is red. Which is kind of ironic, you know, dexterous wolf.
Well, what do you expect a wolf to be? Extremely dexterous, right?
Yeah, but dexterous usually, you know, is implied to finger control.
No, that's hand dexterity, specifically hand dexterity. Dexterity in general is how agile, how balanced, you know, how fast you move, things like that. As I said, I'm just putting stuff in there that I want to be mastered pretty quickly. Things that might be nifty later on.
Heal, revive, yeah.
We already have Master Restore, but it's always good to have multiples.
Oh god, yes. You especially want to level up that Earth materia. One of the enemies coming up is severely weak to Earth magic. Throw in some as well, why not?
In homage to you.
Yosh.
Alright, so basically I've just thrown in things that are nifty to level up, things that would be more useful later on. Now, as you can see, if you go up here, there's lots of people running around.
Yep. Don't you need the, harp?
Yes, you do need the lunar harp, but...
Can you go through this first?
Not really.
Oh, make sure you look around this area. If you leave this area, you'll miss it.
Oh, you see that little red thing that's floating around? Maybe you didn't. But if you did, you know that that's a summon materia.
There it is. Kajata.
Kajata is the most interesting of the summon materia that you can get. Kajata is every elemental damage possible.
It's
or at least lightning, ice, fire, and earth.
It's the bowl, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fun fact, that bowl is actually a better representation of the myth of Bahamut. Well, sort of. Bahamut actually is a giant fish in Babylonian mythology. And on his back is a bull with 1,000 eyes, a mountain of ruby on its back, and an angel on top of it. I know.
Wait a minute, does anybody notice anything weird?
I think we've been here before.
I don't know. Maybe I'm running around in circles. I don't know. Alright, well, apparently you can't go through this place at this point in time, so just head towards the screen back to the Bone Village. What you need to look for is the lunar harp, which you can find here in the Bone Village.
That and other things.
Oh yeah. But we can only get those other things later.
Alright. Now there is a myth in this area about getting a special material called Bahamut's Soul. If you equip it, plot it into Bahamut. It's bowl.
It's a beer bowl.
Oh yeah. Really nice idea though, but...
Alright, so $100 per, 100 gil per person that you set.
Not that bad. It's around that general area. You usually want to do a cross pattern. You know, get as many people as you can. That's my usual idea.
Well, the more people that you have, the more directions you have to go from.
Yeah. But in general, the least amount of people you can do to get this is 2. But it's always best to make sure you get it done right first time.
So what you're looking for is the lunar harp. When you say start digging, he'll ask you what you want to dig for. If you say the lunar harp, they'll just search for that. It's up here on the top tier.
Right about there. And now they'll face where the harp is.
So basically, following this right here to about right here, because that's where everybody else is pointing.
Yeah, about. So someone will search there all night. Plus, it is if you're low on health, you can change me back for free.
For free, actually, for like 500 gil.
Yeah, it depends how many you use.
And then whatever is found is put in here.
Lunar heart. First shot, nice job.
Thank you. See, I know what I'm doing every once in a while.
Sometimes.
Every once in a while.
Oh yeah, thank you to Crazy Neko Girl, I think her name was. She's a new subscriber.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hi! How you doing?
Apparently she's a fan of Persona 3 and Dragon Quest 8.
Sweet.
Good choices of games.
Definitely.
And she's also she's also a fellow Let's Player.
Sweet. Well, welcome. Hi. How you doing?
Yeah, she woke me up last night. My phone went off telling me, you have a new message.
You have subscriber.
And my phone tells me whenever someone subscribes or posts a comment somewhere.
Wow. It seems as though I have opened up a new area.
Oh yeah, that vine there is the source of many a myth. There's a cave right up there. You can just barely see it. None of the myths you'll hear about that cave are true. It is just texture.
Yep, just texture. Because of course, if you have the pointer pointing on, it would open up, it would put a red triangle if that was something there. It would also put a green triangle where that vine was to say that you could climb it.
The myth basically is it's a hidden thing, so it's not going to show up. But my belief of those triangles aren't that they are to indicate for the player that the item, that the thing's there. It's the indication for the programmers that it's a transition code. Yes!
Ha! Nifty.
A perfect. Too bad you can't do that in this video, you know? So yeah, pretty much, if she hits everything, they're dead. Go for a throw. Right. Dead. Nice job.
That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting that. I was just trying to get everything cool. Hey!
What was that? 434? No, 464.
464.
So this is also a very good place to level up for AP. Water ring that absorbs water damage.
Yes, it does.
Don't put any Furies on?
Not yet.
Alright. But yeah, I've actually dabbled with a little programming on creating maps like this. I believe that triangle is not an indicator for the player, it's actually a transition for the programming of the game. Basically telling the game, this goes from this place. Yeah, back to during my Neverwinter phase.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So if you don't see a triangle or something like that there, there's nothing there. Yeah. And that's just from, you know, a slight programmer perspective. And I use the word slight, you know, very highly. I really like this area. Now, if you want, we can probably go get that enemy skill right now. Well, yeah. Right in there.
Now, this is the City of the Ancients.
It is. And the enemy skill's to your right.
Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run around here for a little bit, show you where everything else is at.
It's in one of those two buildings. I think it's that one. Okay, continue.
I'm going to just show people where everything's at. People have said that you can get something from there.
Yeah. Supposedly, you do something right and Cloud can understand what they're saying, you know, we'll do something. But, no. If you had, I don't know, Aerith in your party, maybe. The enemy skill's right behind that bed. So now, I can get bored again later.
Now, of course, that enemy skill is blank, so we would have to go back through everything just so we could get everything that we've had already.
Actually, there's an enemy coming up that's going to give us Aqualung. So we'll equip that later. Or we can do it right now.
Well, there's no point in equipping it right now. There's no enemies around that would be able to give us an enemy skill.
True, true. That we know. Any gamer should be